Listen to the Vibes.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Listen to the Vibes, and I'm very privileged to have Mr. Bob Dee here. We're going to get to know him and have a great conversation, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, Kyle. Great to be here.
Thank you.
Be here. I actually grew up upstate New York.
Oh, cool.
That's where I got my start, and I got all my chops down, as they say. You know, you tour when you're younger. You just tour a few hundred nights a year, and then I finally got a record deal with RCA Records, and I moved to New York City. And yeah, I just been playing and touring the world. Like pretty exciting times.
Your latest album, Idol Maker, how well is that doing?
Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm like super happy. It seems like everyone was in down in lockdown for a few years, and
Right.
boom, and now the new album came out, and like everyone's buying my stuff, and I'm selling merch. It's like so much more. I've been selling out of t-shirts and CDs. CDs are still a big thing.
Really?
Yeah, people are like streaming numbers, but we're really selling a lot of CDs, and especially at shows. Someone wants to, take away either t-shirt or the CD, And actually the album with Monkey on Your Back, Down, we had a mini stun guns were made for the.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, here's one of the merch things that we had made up. The keychain, it says Bob Dee. It's a little stun gun.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I'll send you one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'll send you. I'm gonna send you some merch. That'd be cool, man. To thank you.
Well, with the way music is nowadays, and most of it is streaming, I don't know, you get some kind of royalties off of it, but it seems like people get more money off the touring and the merchandise and
right.
what have you. It's not like the old days when, an album came out and boom, you're selling record after record after record.
Right.
It's just, music business has changed a lot. Does it make things a little more difficult for y'all?
Yeah, when we tour the UK, I have all my merch shipped to the hotel room, and then that pays for our rooms. Believe it or not, we sell so much. It's like we already have the rooms booked, but it's like it pays for the rooms, pays for a little better upgrade. We did a thing with Chris Holmes over there. It was from Wasp.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he loved us. He loved our band. It was like amazing. I use UK players. When I tour over there, it's cheaper, to bring my guys there.
Right.
But all Brits, right? We're in this big, huge room. We're backstage, and he goes, "Where's the effing guy from New York?" Oh no! Because I heard all these stories about him, like he's a wild man, but he was so cool. He came over and hugged me. And, "You're from New York City?" Yeah. I had an incident where I couldn't get up on the stage. It was hilarious in the UK. That stage was so high. I was back, I had my guitar and these boots on. Like, the roadie guy had to help me get his thing. I couldn't get up. We were just laughing. Like I had a laugh attack. But it was so high there. Like the steps were on the other side. It was one of those things where Spinal Tap. You don't want to walk across straight to get on this. So he was helping me. Oh, it was funny. Totally funny. Never told that story before, but like, how am I gonna? I was up here. Like, how am I gonna get up here? I got my Les Paul and my boots.
It's not like you want to toss your guitar up there and try to hop up there, right?
That's what's so funny. Yeah, it was so hilarious. One of those road stories.
You got any other good road stories?
Oh my God, there's so many of them. Well, the worst one, we used to have the intro tape, right? And everyone was going on, and I took one swig of the drink before I went on, but an ice cube went down my throat, and it got stuck. But everyone was, I'm like, I was choking. And everyone was on the roadie with the flashlight. Where is he? And he came back. He gave me the I'm looking maneuver, whatever that thing is. And I almost died.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to get the thing to melt. I'm like,
Bring me coffee.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? I mean, it's not funny when it happened, but it was like, because everyone was already gone. I'm like, no, I'm dying. And this thing was stuck in my throat. It was pretty bad,
What's your guitar of choice?
I have a Les Paul. I have a couple Les Pauls. I have one like a 1976 Gibson.
Ooh.
One of those black beauties.
Mm-hmm.
a fretless wonder, they call it. And the one I play, I don't like to bring that out a lot, but I'll bring the 89 one out. I just played on, going to play in a couple of shows. I have this custom-made guitar by Doc, D-A-W-K. He was like famous. He did all Ritchie Blackmore's guitars. And, you know, Matthias Jabs, I think his name is, and Scorpions.
In the Scorpions, yeah.
Yeah, but he built me a custom, like a Strat kind of guitar. I bring that mostly overseas, you know, because I don't want to bring my Les Paul. That's my baby, you know, keep it home.
Yeah.
But I'll do it for the States, you know. And then I have an endorsement with Voodoo Amps. They're actually, Voodoo Amps does like ZZ Top and AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, you know, Trace Davis. He's doing all the main acts now, right? And what it is my Marshall amps, and he hot rods them.
Oh,
You
nice.
get the Trace, and you know, you don't need any pedals. You plug in, it's like, oh my.
Listening to your albums, it's almost like you get a little bit of influence from several different bands. There are a few songs, it's almost like an Alice Cooper feel to it. There was a couple that I listened to, it was almost like Billy Thorpe.
Oh, Billy Thorpe, that's cool. Yeah.
And Aldo Nova.
Yeah, I mean, definitely Aldo Nova. I used to play that in my bar band days. Big influence. Like we talked about Kiss. I've always been into like the two guitar sound.
Yeah.
You know, the two Marshalls, the Les Pauls, and having that thickness in there on my songs. And the thing what we do is we tune down 2 whole steps to a C. That's a big trick right there, a big secret. Yeah, so the guitar is like real heavy, but my voice is really poppy, you know.
Yeah.
Like rock pop, and the top of the music's more heavier. And I just layer. I go in there, I just layer guitars. I've got a guy named Lou Giordano. He mixes all my stuff, but he did like Goo Goo Dolls and that band Live. And, he's got a ton of platinums on his walls, so he makes it sound really good.
There was a song I was listening to, it almost sounded like a Stone Temple Pilots kind of sound.
Oh yeah, Down, right?
Like Down, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, when I did 10 shows out in Los Angeles with we support for Enough Is Enough.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, and they treated us great. Chip, amazing people. They gave us all the good slot and really cool. But it was so heavily 80s out there. Everyone was like 80s. The Rainbow and the Whiskey A Go-Go we played. And I was coming back on the plane. I just was like guitar in my head. And I just wrote that. And I just wrote the whole song on the plane coming back to New York. Monkey on Your Back, the same thing, you know. I just wanted that like power pop, you know, or power rock.
When did you get started?
Oh, wow. 7 years old. I started playing guitar, yeah. And then I was playing clubs in high school. And then I moved to Ithaca, New York, upstate New York, to play with a band called Tokyo. And we just toured like Canada, and, you know, all over the place, Eastern Seaboard. And, it was kind of like Def Leppard, like 5 guys, just that kind of look, you know. And,
do you remember the first record you ever bought?
oh, God, the first one, it had to be like Deep Purple. I think it was Deep Purple, actually. It was either Kiss. I mean, I have the Kiss Alive right here, the original album. Oh, yeah. Cheap Trick, too, is like one of my huge influences. But I love Cheap Trick. Oh, my God, one of my faves, you know. Mata Hoople. I had the first Queen album. It could have been the second one, like Sheer Heart Attack. I don't know which one it is. Tie Your Mother Down.
What do you do outside of music?
What do I do outside music? I just totally hustle. I'm a New Yorker. I'm always like on the road and do it. What I do is I do a lot of studio stuff.
Okay.
And I write music and do sessions and stuff like that. And an artist, painter, the whole works, you know. And I did some background work here, some movies and stuff. Was kind of funny. Like it, I don't want to be the background. I'm always the principal, you know what I mean? I'm always the main talent. With all these other, all right, walk by the window, sit on the park bench, you know, make believe you're talking. I didn't like that at all. I got cast in a few things, right? Where you had the outfits and stuff, like a 70s kind of thing. And I was not having it. I just wanted to walk, you know.
So you have aspirations of being an actor?
Well, I was going to just do, you know, for money, you know, just do background stuff or just do acting stuff. And, I did not like it. I want to be the guy, you know. And I just finished doing one of my videos. So I was the main guy, you know. And then they're like, all right, you 20 people stand over there. I'm like, what? I did not like that at all. I'm in Spike Lee's Summer of Sam.
Oh man, I love that movie.
I'm in that. Like my face comes right up on the screen in the crowd scene.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it now.
Yeah. It's one of the crowd scenes where they're hanging outside of a club, and he zooms right in on my face, and I'm looking up. And there's another protest scene. I've got a sign, you know. But yeah, I wasn't digging it, you know. I want to be the star, you know what I mean? But I love making music videos. I actually flew to Germany and made a music video, and it was killer. Oh my God, it was so much fun. Flew to Frankfurt, and then I took a 2-hour train ride to this location in the Black Forest.
What's the premise of the video?
I was a vampire, and it brings a young girl into this all abandoned. It was like an old hotel. It was actually an abandoned hotel. I'll give you the link when I hang up from you. And yeah, I played an old vampire, and we filmed all day. I mean, we had to be on the set at 7 a.m. And the last train out was 10 a.m. to Frankfurt. So we filmed all day, and they got me to the train. I got on the train, 2 hours of Frankfurt, got to my hotel room, crashed, and then flew back to New York. And we did it all in one day.
I don't know how y'all keep up with that kind of schedule, man. That's got to be hard on you.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. Halfway through the tour, sometimes it's like, oh, especially if you want to just go out and hang with people, you know, it's fun, you know. You got to realize, oh man, I got to get my rest because my voice, you know.
Do you have a website?
Yes, it's www.bobdwithpetro.com.
With Petro. How'd you come up with that name, by the way?
Yeah, you know, petrol is fuel in the UK and Europe. So I just took the L off, and I drew this like cool oval thing around Petro, and that's my band.
And how about social media?
Yeah, it's the same. Everything's the same. Even Instagram, Bob Dee with Petro. Instagram, I'm on Twitter, LinkedIn.
Bob, thank you for taking time out of your day to be on the show.
Thank you so much, Kyle, for having me. I've really connected. It's great. I'll send you some stuff.
I thank you for that too. But if you need to promote anything, just let me know, and I'll be glad to do whatever I can do to help out.
All right, great. Well, thank you for taking the time. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
You bet, man. You're welcome back anytime.
All
seriously.
Right, rock on. All right.
And for all of you out there, if you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope you'll come back. Please subscribe. And for those of you who are regulars, thank you for your support. It's because of you that we do what we do. So until the next one, everyone, please take care. Be kind to one another. God bless, and peace.